Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I've been impatiently waiting to share this knife with you. Now it's being released, so now I can share it. I cannot freaking wait. A new knife lock, baby. The pinch lock. And I know you've probably seen it. It's hyped. If you're a knife person and you're staying in with what the knife stuff's going on, then you're probably familiar with it or you've heard about it, but it's just now being released and now I get to share it with you. Oh my goodness. And this is the DLC version. This is the NUMB KNIFEWORKS N1 Cornerstone. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its N1 cornerstoneness. Oh my gosh, this thing is gorgeous. This is milled titanium, by the way. And this is the thing everybody wants to see, right? This is the new pinch lock. It's a patent pending pinch lock. Oh, I like that. That came out really well. It does have a reversible deep carry clip, has a long 3D milled clip. That's titanium. Your backspacer's titanium. This version, this is one out of three. There's three versions. I'll probably show them across your screen here in just a minute. So stand by, and then we'll talk more about the pinch lock. But look at this. It has a captive pivot, caged ceramic bearings, and the inside of it, it has, okay, let's just get in. Let's talk about this for a second. Because that's what we all want to hear, right? First of all, the thing I want to point out is that the buttons, if you will, do not stick out. They are recessed. They are down low. How low can you go? They're down inside of there. You cannot press one side to deactivate the lock or actuate the lock. You have to press both sides. And it has a lock arm and a detent ball on both sides, which is very, very cool. You're probably looking at a blown up view of it right now on your screen. Now, without further ado, before we play around, are you ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Did you hear that? I'm going to let you hear the acoustics here again in just a second. After I let you view this absolutely gorgeous knife. You could get this in belt satin, stone washed, or DLC. So you have three options for that. From tip to tail, it's 7.2 inches, 183.1 millimeters. Your handle is 4.28 inches, 109 millimeters. Your blade length is 3.05 inches, 75 millimeters. This thing is absolutely freaking gorgeous. And oh yeah, did I tell you what the blade steel is? This is S90V, baby. Oh my goodness, love me some S90V. And look at this, number 4. Oh my gosh. And by the way, listen, this is exciting because I like everything about it. I like the concept. I was very fortunate enough to meet Nick at Blade Show and check out the prototype. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is freaking cool, dude. And let's see, does it say yes, it does say right here, S90V. And this is a hollow ground blade. And look up here, we have jimps. We have jimps up front. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Let's do a quick size comparison just so you can see, what it looks like next to a couple other knives. And then we'll play around with it. We'll listen to it. We'll see how the buttons work. Here it is next to the Kaiser Drop Bear version 2. And then here is the QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? So this right here tells you it's in the medium knife category. It's not a large knife. So I have not gripped this. I've only had it out and flicked it a couple times. So I don't know what the ergos are going to be like. So we'll check that out here in a second too. I'm going as fast as I can without skipping information. Here's the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. So yeah, you know what? It's not as big as I expected. So this might turn out to be a knife that fits a lot of people's pockets. Let's see what it looks like next to a CRK. Here's a Sabenza large. So see there's a large or a full-size knife. This is going to come in the medium category. Let's see what it weighs and then we'll play with it. I mean, because that's what we want to do. Oh my gosh. I really like the action on this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me go over here and find some ounces. Okay. It's coming in at it's 4 ounces, 3.98 ounces. So it comes in right there even at 4 ounces. Now let's flip and flick this thing and see how it works. All right, so your reverse flick, oh my gosh, it sounds amazing. Now, listen, listen, I'm pressing on this side, right? Pressing on this side, nothing is happening. You have to press both sides down equally and then it disengages. And right here, it's almost kind of like a double clutch system. When you get here, you have to get over. Look, as a matter of fact, when I'm right here and I just have it past the first bump, It is considerable amount of pressure to get past that bump. So you're not going to accidentally close this on your hand. So I see that as being a positive thing. Here's something else positive. Big, generous, and loving choil, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's just flick it for a minute. This is what it sounds like. So it takes a little bit getting used to because of the way you have to press it. But I tell you what, I don't hate it. Now, can you front flip this? Yes, so it's also a front flipper. So you have multiple deployment. You can front flip it, you can reverse flick it. How about the thumb? Ooh, yes, very nice. Ooh, yes, comfortable. A lot of times there's knives with the thumb hole that you can't even use the thumb hole. So that deployment is nice. We'll play with it some more, don't worry. My hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Let's see what it feels like in my hand. I have a large width hand. I wear large size gloves. It's comfortable. I'm not getting any hot spots. And then how about, oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Oh, and how about this? And how about this? I love this feature right here, having the jimping up top for doing package opening, which is a lot of what we do with our everyday carry knives, right? We open packages, we open things, that's what we do, or a little bit of fine cutting. Oh man, for the pinch grip, that is fantastic. The jimping is nice, between moderate and aggressive, a really nice feel. It has a nice grab to it. Sorry, I had to hush the dog. He was barking at the Amazon guy. Now, overall, let's see if I get this out and I use it and I do my cutting. How is it? That's pretty easy to use. The slow roll is pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a learning curve to get used to it, but the fact that this closes on both sides, it's kind of similar. And then if you look at this, like a regular liner lock, it's engaging on one side, right? The way that this works is similar to that. Instead of engaging on one side, it engages on both sides on the inside there. And I don't think there's any way for me to actually show that happening. Let's see. Can you see it? You can't. I can't even get you in there to see what it looks like without taking it apart. And maybe I'll take it apart on a live stream, but you'll have to take my word. If you look on both sides, you can see that there's a detent ball on both sides right there. And that is what, okay, there you go. See how it's locked? And when I push, it disengages on the inside, opens up so the blade can fall through. When it's like that, it comes to both sides. Now, if I press one, see how you can see the light going through? That's because I have it depressed. When I let go, it engages the tang. When I do both sides, it engages both sides of the tang. So yeah, we are able to see what's going on there. It's not a pretty picture, but it definitely shows you what happens, that if you only do one side, the other side is engaged, and it is solid. It is rock solid. Now, if I'm using this, am I going to accidentally press a button? I don't see how in normal use, if I'm holding like this, I could see that maybe I could press one button with my middle finger, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to press it with both doing that. It's possible. By squeezing right here, I am able to use the meat of my hand. This, if I'm choked up like this, and if I'm doing a cut like this, if I'm squeezing really hard, I am able to disengage it. It's not going to be very common, especially if you're holding it back here. But if you are in a hammer grip and you're really cutting through some cardboard like this, doing a push cut, you can disengage the knife with the meat of your hand and your middle finger. So that's something to keep in mind with this knife. Now, I do like the fact that it's a new thing, and that's what us knife lovers like and want, is something new, right? So keeping that in mind and under consideration, I'm not going to be going through some cardboard in a hammer grip with this knife, because I right now have demonstrated that I can disengage it by squeezing it. But holding it in a regular grip like this, I'm not going to hit that. I might be able to go inside there because I have a little bit of meat on my bones, but I'm not going to press both sides. So that is something to keep in mind. Is the hammer grip? Yes, you can disengage it. Now, holding it regular and using it as a regular knife, doing this kind of stuff, regular EDC, I think this is really, really cool. And I like this DLC version. The other two versions look really nice too. So if you like the classic titanium look, you can always go for that. And I think that one has a little bit of a blue accent on the titanium clip, but just for an everyday carry, oh my gosh, this it's a fidgeter's dream. You can fidget with it. A little bit of a learning curve on flipping it open and flipping it shut. But just the fact that it's a new lock and it's a new pinch lock and it's a new design that's out, I mean, oh my gosh. And you know that this is only version 1. That means there's going to be a version 2 and a version 3 and who knows what's going to come up. Can we do this? Yeah, we can open it like that. So there's only one, I wouldn't call it a nitpick, but it is one thing to keep in mind if you have this knife in your hand, is that if you happen to be breaking down some cardboard and you're doing a heavy hammer grip, that yes, you can disengage it like I just did there. So if I'm holding it back like this, let's see, my hand isn't touching the button. So I might, but I personally am probably going to use this just for everyday carry use and not hard use. Just because, I mean, the locks are strong, but taking a chance at disengagement. So that's the only thing to know other than the absolute cool factor of this knife. I'll have a link down there where in the description of this video and in the pinned comment where you can go check out the 3 different versions. Oh my gosh, I will be carrying this all the freaking time just because it's new. It's fancy, Mr. Fancy Pants. And we'll talk about this on the live stream every Friday night. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We talk about all the new knives that are coming out and gears and flashlights and all that stuff. Make sure you stop by. It's a lot of fun. And until I see you again, up on your screen, you're going to see a couple videos pop up. Those are going to be new knives, flashlights, gear, stuff like that. Go check those out. You might really like those. But I'll see you in the lives and the chats. And remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.